left side. Serve is good. Set from Rousseau. Over to Temi Thomas-Aylara. She hits the tip. Nice soft tip over the blocker. Point Northwestern. Serve is good. A set in the back row. Over right side. Hit is blocked. The hit from Hannah Clayton was blocked on the right side. Megan Miller. Serve is good. Pass. Ortega running for it. A swing in the middle is out from Addie Vanderweide. Another point Northwestern, 5-0 to start this game. Northwestern up 6-0 so far. The serve is in. Lucerio, and a hit down. It goes right over the net and hit down by Leilani Dodson. Point Northwestern. The jump serve is in. Set in the middle. Hit. Tipped over by the outside by Lucerio. Now set Rousseau left side. Temi Thomas-Aylara goes down to libero of the Hawkeyes, number 10, Mari Hinkle, but she just hits it right out of bounds. Point Northwestern.
Setting, things like that.
A lot of sets in the back row on those serves. That one goes into Bucerio. And Ortega sets it, hits Bucerio again, but recovered by the Wildcats. Temi Thomas-Aylara hits it over. A swing from Clayton is out of bounds. Point Northwestern. So Northwestern now up 8-0. Score is 9-0. The serve goes in to Vanderweide. Swing, tip left side from Bucerio. Megan Miller is setting up Thomas-Aylara. Left side, big swing goes into Hinkle, but it'll be a point. Bailey Ortega come in for this serve. Goes into Thomas-Aylara. Set to Alexa Rousseau. Swing from Dodson goes right off the hands of Mari Hinkle, and she falls down. Point right back. Open if you're your head coach that it goes in, and it did go in this time. Left side tip. The Wildcats get it, and a strong hit from Alexa Rousseau on the second touch. Point Northwestern. 13-3 Northwestern. Temi Thomas-Aylara's serve is in. Ortega hits it to Hinkle. She swings at it, and it's good. Or excuse me, not Hinkle. Point Clayton. Thought it went off the blockers, but point Northwestern. So it's 14-3. Temi Thomas-Aylara's serve is in and good. Very strong, and hit right back in. So it went straight into Slagle. Slagle. Her serves so far are staying in bounds. And she does it again. Set by Hinkle. Ortega. Middle tip, but is blocked from Hannah Clayton. Trying to get a swing here for the Hawkeyes, and it goes into Thomas-Aylara. Megan Miller passes it left side for a swing from Hannah Lisiak. Hawkeyes recover it. Now a swing is blocked from Vanderweide. And now on the other side, swing from Hannah Lisiak is out of bounds for this Iowa team. Her serve is good. Into Miller. Rousseau sets right side. Dodson goes in. And then out. It bounces off the arms of Slagle. Ortega just couldn't get there in time. Point Northwestern. That's in. Rousseau setting over for Lisiak. Lisiak hits it, goes off the blockers and out of bounds. So point Northwestern. She's been on it all night. Her serve is good. And set. And on the right side, it's going to be Amaya Jones. Does it Thomas-Aylara. The Cats recover it. She hits it from the middle. Goes out. And now on the left side, Vanderweide tip but blocked. And Vanderweide tries again. She hits it over the blockers. Rousseau setting up right side for a tip from Gerback. And that's good. It goes out of bounds off the Hawkeyes. The team is down 11. She's trying to bring them back. Serve into Thomas-Aylara. Rousseau runs to get it. The bump set to Lisiak. Big swing is in between Hinkle and Vanderweide. Point Northwestern up 12 now in the first set. Jones again. Serve into Miller. Goes over, and the Hawkeyes just tip it down. Hannah Clayton. Ortega, the setter. Her serve is into Lisiak. Past Megan Miller. And Temi will swing at it. She hits it right to Vanderweide and goes out of bounds. Such a strong swing from Temi Thomas-Aylara. Iowa is definitely trying to get back. Bucerio serve into Lisiak, and it goes right out of bounds. So the ace from Bucerio. You can tell the momentum's kind of shift a little bit here. Temi Thomas-Aylara serving into Hinkle, and a tip by Clayton is recovered, and Lisiak passes it over. Iowa with a chance to set it up. The swing from Clayton, but it's blocked, falls on the Iowa side. Point Northwestern.
Another cat to her side to help with that block. That was a solo block for her.
Set point, Temi Thomas-Aylara, 21-12. They get it, but it's going to be a hit down from Dodson, recovered again. Ortega setting up left side from Vanderweide, but Northwestern gets it. Now a swing from Lisiak on the left side, goes into Hinkle. Set and a right side tip from Kendra Hansen. Northwestern recovers it, left side tip, Lisiak. Vanderwide sets it to Ortega. Tip back by Vanderwide. Thomas Aylara dives on the ground and gets it. Lisiak will swing from the middle, but hits the net. Just an error on Lisiak's part. She's having a tough last few points, but Northwestern now still up 14. Mari Hinkle serving here for the Hawkeyes. Serve is into Stinson. Then Rousseau, left side. Lisiak is out of bounds. Oh, is inbounds, barely in. Iowa thought it was out. The bench looks a little confused. They want her back behind the service line. Head coach Shane Davis does. So Megan Miller serves in, goes to Hansen, and a swing from the middle from Clayton, recovered by the Wildcats. It'll be Thomas Aylara swinging from the left side, blocked and out of bounds. So the first point goes to Northwestern. Courtney Desario standing at 6'5", serves it in to Thomas Aylara. Set from Rousseau, Thomas Aylara left side swing, goes off of Hinkle, who falls to the ground. And she'll swing it again and hits it where nobody is on that right side of the court. Point to Northwestern. That's in to Vanderwide. Ortega, middle, Desario. Her big swing is out of bounds. Stinson's serve is short and good. Ace for her. Addie Vanderwide fell and dove for it, but
catch the Hawkeyes off guard.
And serve into Vanderwide. And now a hit from Clayton in the middle. Megan Miller recovers it. Left side, Thomas Aylara. Kill is good. Point Northwestern. Now the serve is coming from the left side from Mari Hinkle. Goes into Miller, Rousseau. Tip from Lisiak in the middle. Hinkle. Another falling pass from Ortega. And then Vanderwide tries to get it. And continues. She hits it right into the arms of Mari Hinkle, who falls. The ball goes out on the right side. Serve is good. And split. Goes back over the net. And now Jones in, just sets it over. A quick second tap. Dawson was a force in the first set. A little quieter here in the second one. Swing Vanderwide. Now set, it'll be left side hand Lisiak. Just a soft one. Iowa recovers it. Now middle of Maya Jones. Alexa Rousseau will get it to Thomas Aylara. Right side, she hits it over the blockers. Point Northwestern, able to side out.
No, but midway through that point, terrific hustle by Ellie Stinson to keep it alive.
Serve into Stinson. Rousseau, left side, Lisiak swing, goes into Vanderwide. Desario passes, and Vanderwide will set it over. Thomas Aylara, Rousseau now swing from Lisiak, goes off the blockers and out of bounds. Point Northwestern.
Margaret.
Very unlike the first set. Serves into Thomas Aylara, Lisiak, and Thomas Aylara will swing for the middle, blocked, but Wildcats recover it. It'll be left side Lisiak swinging off the blockers, then out of bounds, so point Northwestern. Your head coach Shane Davis, you want another big run from Miller here like in the first set. Goes into Hinkle, and it'll be a left side swing that's blocked from Hansen. Ortega, right side Desario, hits it out of bounds, point to the Wildcats. Right out of bounds, so Northwestern now up 13-10, it'll be Megan Miller's serve. It's a little short, but goes into Vanderwide. And now right side tip from Hansen. Northwestern recovers it after a dive from Rousseau. Gets it over the net. Hinkle, right side swing from Desario is blocked. Point Northwestern, up by 4. Serve is good to Vanderwide, who gets it almost over. But there's a tip where Ortega tried to hit it back and get it to Clayton. Megan Miller on another serving spree here. The swing from Clayton goes into Rousseau. Miller will bump set it to left side, Thomas Aylara. Recovered in a dive by Hinkle. Hinkle will try to hit it over all the way from out of bounds. She gets it. Megan Miller, Rousseau, and a swing from Dodson goes off of the Hawkeyes. Diving Vanderwide. Point Northwestern now back up 6. The left-handed serve is good into Miller. The set, and it'll be Leilani Dodson killing it from the right side. Finally a point back for Northwestern. Vanderwide will serve here. That's into Lisiak. Rousseau, Lisiak, left side. Hit is off Vanderwide and out of bounds. Point Northwestern. And that serve continues that. Thomas Aylara. And now Thomas Aylara will tip it over. Desario. Ortega and a quick tip from Clayton, but Northwestern gets it. Running all over, but Thomas Aylara gets it hard. Hit. A kill from Thomas Aylara ties it up at 22. Miller serving for the Wildcats. That's over into Vanderwide. Ortega, now right side Desario is blocked and comes back, falls on the Hawkeyes side. Point Northwestern up 23-22. The serve is over into Vanderwide. Ortega, right side Rosario. That hit is out of bounds. Unforced error from Rosario.
Because we're not at 23 now.
Oh, we are at 23. All right, Ortega, right side Rosario. Hit goes off of Alexa Rousseau. She's upset about that one. Point goes to Iowa. Northwestern, 23, Iowa. Rosario serve hits the net. Point Northwestern at 25-23. Megan Miller has served a lot tonight. Now time it's in. And it'll be a left side hit that's blocked.
Rejoicing with their teammates.
Megan Miller serve into Vanderwijk. Ortega and over Hannah Clayton. Her serve is good. Into Hinkle. There'll be a right side swing out of bounds from Hanson. Point goes to Northwestern. The Hawkeyes are up 9-4. With Hinkle serving into Stinson. Alexa Rousseau sets it over the net on the second. Hawkeyes try to recover it after it falls into the net, but the point goes to Northwestern as they're unable to do so. Serve is good for split, goes off of Megan Miller's shoulder, and an ace going to Iowa, putting them up 6. It's 11-5. Split serve is good into Miller. Rousseau tries to set it over. She's able to get it back after a block. Lisiak hits it into Hinkle. And now left side tip from Vanderwijk. Thomas Alar dives and grabs it up. And it'll be a hit over from Lisiak. Gets in the split. And the Hinkle and a swing from Vanderwijk goes to Thomas Alar straight up in the air. Rousseau sets it to Dodson. She hits it, but it's recovered by the Hawkeyes. Right side swing now goes out of bounds. Point, oh, barely inbounds. They barely find that corner, barely find that edge right inside the line, putting the Hawkeyes up 7. No errors so far for Dodson. And she hits it in, and they recover it. The Hawkeyes recover it, but that Audrey Black kill goes out of bounds. Dodson serving again. That's into Hinkle. The set and the swing from Brown goes off the arm of Tammy Thomas-Elara. Point Iowa from the left side. Goes into Stinson. Falling Rousseau, and Tammy Thomas-Elara hits it over into Vanderwijk. Now the set, Brown blocks. Desiree Becker, they're able to get it, and a tip over from Lisiak. And now a left side swing from Rosario is picked up by Miller. And right side, Tammy Thomas-Elara goes off the arms of Jenna Split and right out of bounds. Alexa Rousseau up to serve for the Wildcats. Her serve is good into Vanderwijk. And it'll be an Audrey Black tip. Kept alive by Thomas-Elara, but it falls out of bounds. Point Hawkeyes. So it's 14-8. The serve is an ace, making it 15-8 from Amaya Jones. Maybe not all to each other at the right time. So it's going to be another serve from Brown. And that is in barely. Thomas-Elara thought that was out behind her, but it barely went in.
Senior from Indianapolis.
That's into Thomas-Elara, goes high, Rousseau. Lisiak swings, and it goes finally for Northwestern, going to get a point. It goes off of Vanderwijk. Charlotte Cronister, she checks in. You're fine, she checks in to serve for the Wildcats. She's consistent from the serving line, so they put her in. Ortega, and then a strong hit from this area goes off the arms of Cronister and high into the crowd. She did what she could, but it wasn't good enough. It's 17-9 with the serve from Ortega into Megan Miller. And it'll be Tammy Thomas-Elara swinging, but blocked by the Hawkeyes. Point Iowa. So Bailey Ortega serves, goes into Cronister. Rousseau and Gerbach has a hard swing that goes off the arms of Ortega and falls on the ground. So Megan Miller back serving for the Cats. So goes into Vanderwijk. Ortega, right side Rosario, blocked. And now hit recovering. Kinder Hansen, a hit in the middle from Vanderwijk. Miller setting up Thomas-Elara on the left side. Swing is out of bounds. Point Iowa.
Hawkeye star player, Bizzari at his serve.
Hawkeyes up 9. Rosario serving to Thomas-Elara. Thomas-Elara gets it over the net, but out of bounds, putting Iowa up 10. So it's 20-10. Hawkeyes are leading. Rosario's serve is in. Charlotte Cronister hustling after it is Thomas-Elara, and Cronister will pass it over. Rosario, Ortega, right side hit from Kendra Hansen is too hard for Alexa Rousseau. Ellie Stinson back in to serve for the Wildcats. Serve is good to Vanderwide. Ortega. Right side swing from Hansen is blocked. Hinkle serve is good to Megan Miller. But it goes a little high, and it's right there from Maya Jones to set it back down. Hinkle serve scratches the net, gets over to Thomas Aylara. Rousseau, right side Dodson, hits it. Iowa tries to recover with a one-handed pass from Hinkle, but no good. Hawkeyes looking to close out this third set. It's into Lisiak. Rousseau, right side Dodson swings. A strong kill as Hinkle tries to roll over and get it. No good. It's up and hits the net. So Iowa takes the third set.
On the outside.
So the serve's going to come from Megan Miller into Vanderwide. Ortega, right side Bucerio, hit into Miller. Then Rousseau, swing from Dodson, goes right over the blockers.
Points.
So 1-0, Megan Miller gets right into Clayton, who was so upset by that last one. She's still shaken up. Point Northwestern. And Megan Miller's serve is good. Into Clayton again. And it'll be a right side swing from Hansen. Lisiak gets it, Tom Sawyer tips it over. Bucerio, and now a one-handed over the net by Mari Hinkle, and a swing from Dodson goes off the blockers, out of bounds. Diving one-handed is Hinkle, gets it over. Temi, a big swing goes into Hinkle. Hinkle one-handed 3 times now at this point, and a swing from the back row from Vanderwide. The diving Lisiak gets it. Now right side Grabach tip over the blockers. Again, Hinkle diving. A tip short from Clayton. Northwestern recovers it, and Temi Thomas-Aylara passes it over. Ortega, strong hit from Clayton, unable to get it is Lisiak, and the point goes to Iowa.
Mari Hinkle, the libero for the Hawkeyes, 3 times had to dive on the ground. 1 time.
It'll be Bucerio serving, down 1-2 for the Hawkeyes. Presented Thomas Aylara, Megan Miller, and a big swing from Temi Thomas-Aylara gets to the falling Hinkle. Ortega, right side swing from Hansen is blocked, but falls inbounds, so it'll be point Northwestern. That's good. Into Hinkle. Ortega and Bucerio from the middle goes way out of bounds. Point Northwestern. With Ellie Stinson holding down at the service line. It's into Vanderwide. Ortega. And the hit from Clayton is blocked. Falls. Service good. The diving Hinkle. Ortega. And a strong hit from Vanderwide goes off the hands of Megan Miller and into the 10th row. A fan caught it, but the point goes to Iowa.
She's played a great game so far. 4 kills in 8 attempts.
So Hinkle serving. Hits the net and goes over. A lot of athletic plays from Hinkle tonight. Same thing where it hits the net but goes over. This time the Cats are able to get it. Temi Thomas-Aylara swings at it. One-handed Hinkle. It didn't work out for her that time. Goes out of bounds here for the Hawkeyes. And it hits right in the back row off the body of Slagle. Ace for Temi Thomas-Aylara after a really, really hard serve. Is the score in the 4th set. Thomas-Aylara gets it in that time, goes way high. And the Hawkeyes are able to get it back over. Bailey Ortega. Miller passes it to Rousseau. Back to Dodson, right side. That point is going to go to Northwestern.
Just the graze off an Iowa player.
Thomas-Aylara's serve is good. Again off the body of Slagle. Twice now. Jenna Split is back to serve. She led the Hawkeyes last set. And it'll be a right side hit from Dodson. Goes off of Hinkle. Back down. Hannah Lisiak hits it right to the crouching Amaya Jones, but it goes out of bounds.
The first time they both went for it. The second time, neither of them went for it. Very costly.
Vanderwide's serve is into Stinson. A hard hit from Hannah Lisiak off the blockers and out of bounds. Point Northwestern. Alexa Rousseau is serving for the Wildcats. That barely goes over the net. It goes into Vanderwide. It'll be a hit from Bucerio, blocked and falls. Point Northwestern after that block from Desiree Becker and Ella Gerbach. Down 7. She's trying to make it 6. By Jones into Thomas-Aylara. A set from Rousseau over swing from Lisiak. Hawkeyes are able to recover it with a set from Amaya Jones. Set from Thomas-Aylara. Right side Ella Gerbach. Hard hit, but the Hawkeyes dig it up. Right side hit from Black is recovered by Northwestern. And a hard hit from Desiree Becker is good. Kill from the junior from DeWitt, Michigan.
Played earlier, my mistake, but she
Big serves from Bucerio, but she gets to come back here. And a swing from the middle for Vanderwide, goes to Lisiak. Right over Becerra, hits it again and goes off Megan Miller. That was just tough for the Wildcats. The pass went a little too far. It's 14-7. The Wildcats are leading with Bailey Ortega in to serve for the Hawkeyes. Tammy Thomas-Lara passes it, and she'll hit it back. It'll get blocked and fall, but the point goes to Northwestern. That sub is putting Megan Miller back in. We go into Vanderwide. And a right side hit by Hansen is blocked.
Let's see if they go to their senior star.
The serve is good. Bailey Ortega. And the big hit from Hannah Clayton is good for the Hawkeyes. Point goes to Iowa. To 8 in the Northwestern lead. Serio's serve is into Miller. Rousseau, and it'll be right side Ellegerbach. That is out of bounds. Point goes to point goes to Iowa. It's a 7-point Wildcat lead as Rosario's serve just gets over the net. And a tip from Dodson is recovered by Ortega. Tipped over by Clayton. Megan Miller, high pass, Thomas-Lara hits it over, and the ball comes our way after Hinkle dives and tries to get it. Ellie Stinson back behind the service line. 17-19, Hinkle, Ortega. And middle from Clayton goes right in front of Hannah Lisiak and goes right out of bounds after that kill. The serve will come from Hinkle. And it's good to Lisiak. Dodson. And now Tammy Thomas-Lara's hit is out of bounds. Serving again, it's 17-11. Into Megan Miller. Lexi Rousseau, right side Dodson hits it over, recovered by Slagle. The Hawkeyes hit it back over from Vanderwide. Tammy Thomas-Lara, left side. Picked up by Hinkle, but falls onto the ground. Tammy Thomas-Lara with the kill. Jenna Split is back to serve for the Hawkeyes. Consistent all night for them. Into Stinson, right side Dodson. Goes off of a set from Slagle and falls out of bounds. Score is 19-12 in the fourth set. Got 6 points away from sealing this match. It's into Slagle. And a hit from Brown is recovered by Thomas-Lara. Lisiak tips it over the blockers. The Hawkeyes recover it. Brown versus Desiree Becker. It falls on Iowa's side. Now a hit from Black is recovered by Iowa after that block. And Northwestern with a chance here. It's tipped over by Rousseau on the second touch. Unexpected.
Obviously, we don't realize how difficult it is to make them the way at the last second. Rousseau does it excellently.
Dodson serve is good to Slagle. And it'll be Vanderwide hitting it barely in bounds in that back right corner. Point toward Iowa. Again for the Hawkeyes. They're down 7. Rousseau. Lisiak on the left side. Hard hit Bucerio, blocked by Desiree Becker, falls back. Point Northwestern, now 4 away from winning tonight. Her left-handed serve is good into Vanderwide. And a hit from Bucerio is blocked, but falls. Point goes to Iowa. Maya Jones will serve it in to Thomas-Lara. And it'll be the hit from Gerbach. All the way running is Maya Jones, but she's unable to get it. Mixing up a little more than in previous sets. So Hannah Lisiak serve is in. And it'll be a middle hit from Vanderwide. That goes to Iowa after Northwestern is unable to recover. Bailey Ortega's serve is in. Goes to Lisiak. And Desiree Becker hits it out of bounds. Point Iowa. Ortega serving again for the Hawkeyes. Miller. Rousseau and Thomas-Lara swings block, but Gerbach gets it. Rousseau tries to get it, but unable to do so. Point to Iowa once again. And that is in. Goes to Lisiak. Rousseau, Thomas-Lara, right side, blocked, and then unable to get it with one hand is Bailey Ortega. Point goes to Northwestern. A huge accomplishment for the junior. Megan Miller's serve goes into Vanderwide. Bailey Ortega runs and gets it. The swing from Iowa goes into Megan Miller, and now Dodson. Ortega sets up in the middle for Clayton. Northwestern recovers it. Thomas-Lara with the second, and it's going to be a hit from Lisiak over into Vanderwide. And a tip from Clayton, recovered by the Wildcats. Over to Thomas-Lara, big swing incoming, over to Hinkle. And now a miscommunication. You could hear Hannah Clayton call out no.
Horrible time for that miscommunication to come as the fans here at Welsh Ryan get on their feet for this set point.
24-17, Megan Miller serves into Vanderwide. Ortega, Vanderwhite's hit goes into the net. Northwestern wins the point and wins the match, 25-17. Huge Northwestern Wildcat win.